Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Where Wendy Travels, Where Wendy Creates. Today, I thought we'd talk a little bit about the culinary cuisine of the United States, especially today, the southern United States. Did you know if you can't get out there and travel, perhaps just eating the dishes of the different areas might get you excited, might get you looking forward to traveling, and it's really interesting to find out the different dishes of the different areas. So let's talk about the southern United States today and perhaps just go over the top 10 foods that a lot of Southerners consider their main staples, their go-to food. Now, this is not unique of the southern United States, but when you travel to the South, to Florida, the Carolinas, even Virginia, Louisiana, Alabama, the southern states, even into Texas, all of the southern states. Georgia, I don't know if I mentioned, but you're going to find a lot of interesting cuisine. So I thought today, while we're here, we would take advantage of going over some of the top 10 dishes of the South. Fried chicken, ha! Guess you never would have guessed it. But fried chicken, my friends, fried chicken, fried chicken, fried chicken. We here in the United States eat more chicken than anywhere else in the world. So if we were to have one meat in the United States that we eat the most of, that is chicken. So fried chicken is how we love it, but now we even have chicken wings, sauce, no sauce, we have chicken fingers, we have chicken nuggets, we have chicken, my friends. So fried chicken, one of the glorious things of the South. And what are you going to have that with but sweet tea? Sweet tea here in the South. I may be an unsweet kind of girl, but that's because I'm full of sugar to start with. Or at least that's what my grandpa used to always tell me. But sweet tea is one of the drinks of the South. And what do you have with that fried chicken? Well, some people say mashed potatoes is a Southern thing, but I kind of get mashed potatoes everywhere. So what I'd like to see of the South is that dirty rice. Dirty rice, my friends, mixed with all kind of yummy seasonings. You got some ground beef in there. You've got the protein. You've got the starches. You've got a whole meal in that dirty rice. Not jambalaya, my friends. That is another one, but dirty rice. And since we're in Louisiana talking about it, let's talk about, are you ready? No, not that crawfish broil, but we are going to talk about the red beans and rice. Red beans and rice happens to be very, very comfort food for me. So if you're in the South and you come across a place with red beans and rice, go ahead, saddle up to the bar. Those are really, really yummy. French fries? Everybody has French fries, but you know what? When we're having that fried chicken, those hush puppies and French fries go right along with it. And who would be complete without their greens? Turnip greens, colored greens, greens. So colored greens, my friends, one of those wonderful things that here in the South we have a lot of. And when we have our collard greens, we like to have some ham hock in there. We like to have some bacon in there. Who doesn't love their bacon? Bacon. So we have our collard greens. Some like it a little hot, some like it a little not, but collard greens, one of those staples here in the South. What else can we talk about? Hot apple pie and pecan pie, my friends. We love our pies here in the South. Sweet potato pie. You take that sweet potato, woo, you turn it into a pie. It is better than a pumpkin pie sometimes, my friends. I will tell you. Some people can't tell the difference between a sweet potato pie and a pumpkin pie, but we here in the South, we know what we like and we love those sweet potato pies. But let's get back to that delicious, mouth-watering, beautiful apple pie. Homemade crust, my friends, and that homemade crust, that has to sit in the fridge overnight. It's got to be cold when you prepare it. It's got to be done right. And then take those apples, couple of different kinds of apples, mix those in there, with all that yummy cinnamon, delightful spices, and we've got our apple pie. And who would not be complete without the pecan pie of the South, my friends? Pecans, Georgia, Georgia, Georgia. Georgia pecans. So we have some of those wonderful things. We also have, what else do we have in the South? We have our, let's take a look. I have my photos of a lot of different things here, and we are going to talk about shrimp and grits. Shrimp and grits. You get me some grits. Even leftover grits if you're not making them right. And then let's put some cheese in it. And then let's put some perfectly seasoned shrimp right on top of that. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, y'all. Shrimp and grits. Oh, you cannot beat it. Gumbo, of course. Duh. The roux. The roux is the most important thing. So you get those yummy, yummy bits in the bottom of that pot and you scrape those into it. Mwah. You turn that sauce into delight. And then you add whatever meat you want in it. We have gumbo that is chicken gumbo. We have shrimp gumbo. We have pork gumbo. We have gumbo. So enjoy that. Crawfish boil, of course, duh. Chicken and waffles. I love me some waffles and I love me some chicken, but I usually have biscuits with my fried chicken, but chicken and waffles is definitely something to take advantage of here in the South as well. We mentioned our sweet tea. Oh my goodness. Are you ready for this? Fried green tomatoes. My friends, I don't care if you like tomatoes or don't like tomatoes, because I can't take a tomato straight off of the vine and bite into it like a lot of people can. Cut it in half, just enjoy it. But here in the South, we love our tomatoes. And one thing that if you couldn't wait for those tomatoes to be ripe, you take them as green tomatoes. You slice them up a little bit thick, less than a ½ inch, probably a ¼ inch would be good for me. They are tart, they are tangy, they are divine. And you take those, you flour them, you egg them, you batter them, you double batter them, and you fry those green tomatoes up, and they are a delicacy of the South. You can have them with a little ranch dressing on the side. You can have them with a little horseradish dressing on the side. Those fried green tomatoes are wonderful. And mac and cheese. Did you know that fresh baked macaroni and cheese is actually a Southern favorite? Absolutely incredible. How about we talk biscuits and gravy? Fresh, homemade biscuits. Hand battered. Get your hands in that flour mixture. Mix it right there on the table. I love, love, love homemade biscuits. And you got your sausage gravy. You got your dried beef gravy. You've got gravy, my friends. Beautiful gravy over biscuits. And some people would say one with the gravy, one with the jelly, and one with the molasses. So Southern hospitality has a lot to offer. And please, please, please don't turn your nose up at anything the South has to offer. Just like the rest of the states, just like the rest of the countries, the worlds, the towns, we all have something wonderful to enjoy every time we visit a new place. So travel, my friends. Get out there and travel. Get out there and dine. Don't go into the fast foods or eat the foods you know. Eat the foods you don't know. Eat the foods you don't get that often. Of course, a lot of people would say the steak and baked potato comes from the South, as I am sure Florida was one of the biggest cow pastures when we first started the United States. But as rumor has it, the country fried steak and the country fried chicken is considered more of a Southern dish than the steak. So however you want to look at that. Not to mention, I also liver and onions, a very popular Southern dish. And of course, we love our sweet potatoes. We love our fried okra. So you put that together and you've got liver and onions, sweet potato, you've got your okra, bread and fried. Ooh, we love it bread and fried down here in the South as well, my friends. And what else can we say is a Southern dish? Well, fried catfish. You can get fried fish anywhere and everywhere, but fried catfish is down home, Florida, Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi. It's a Southern thing. So our fried catfish, our fried fish, our what other delights. Hit that comment button down below. I would love to know what you consider a Southern dish. And again, we're just starting our rounds. I am hungry and I'm going to go ahead and partake in my foods of the South. Tongue-tied. Have a great day, my friends. See you real soon. And we are going to get into more food. We're going to get into more travel. Hit that subscribe button. Give me a comment. What's your favorite Southern food? And what's your favorite Northern food? What's your favorite food from your state, your country, your town, your area? Let me know. I would love to know. Hit that comment down below. I will let you know if I've had it, when I've had it, what I like about it, and we will go on from there. Have a great day, my friends. Bye-bye.